Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's happy and healthy. Today we are gonna head around Albuquerque to go look for some clothes for my outfit. This weekend we have the New Mexico Hip Hop Award ceremony. Me and Ashley will be going to the red carpet. It's the first time I'll ever see Rez people on the red carpet. Or no, I can't say that. Northern Creek made the red carpet. But anyways, we're headed to the red carpet event. We're gonna go look for some clothes. I might get myself a new cowboy hat.
And Rez Dogs.
Oh yeah, and Rez Dogs made it to the red carpet. Shout out to Rez Dogs.
And Quana Chasing Horse.
And shout out to Quana Chasing Horse. Shout out to all of my natives that are making it to the red carpet. We're making big moves this year. I'm making moves with this music stuff. Me and the squad are hella excited. We're gonna be going out to Santa Fe. And I'm planning on taking you guys along for the journey, so I hope you guys enjoy it. Thank you. We went out, we went to Dansville and Saddle, and I seen this hat, and I knew I probably just had to get it. So if y'all know by now, natives, well Navajos, are known to wear these flat brim hats. It's part of the Southwestern style, and I ended up getting me a hat band too, just to kind of show it. So this is what I'm gonna be wearing at the red carpet event. So always representing the culture wherever it is that I go. I'm a contemporary native. From our outfit to our slang to the imagery that we portray. And yeah, I just wanted to show y'all my hat haul of the day. Also ended up finally getting a haircut too. Don't look all rugged no more. Before I was looking real crazy though, but now we're back at it. So the person who made it, his name is Wilfred Jumbo. I've known him since we were back in college, since I was a part of different Native American societies and whatnot. We were just friends on campus with different natives back then, and when we became buddies, he ended up graduating, but he would make a lot of traditional clothing for women and men. That was his specialty. When this opportunity came up to be nominated at the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards, the first thing I thought about was Wilfred. I wanted to use something that was made by somebody that was from my area, somebody that understands the look that I was going for, somebody who is versatile, somebody who knows me in a sense. It's kind of crazy how sometimes things are meant to be, then it'll be easy, it'll all fall into place, it'll all fall in the line. And that's kind of how it was with this creation. I let him know what it was for. I told him that I needed it for the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards because L.O.G Rez got nominated. He's somebody that I know really deserves the attention, and that's the reason why I'm trying to tell you all about him now. If you can, go look him up on social media under Wilfred Jumbo. Look up his page at Jumbo Creations. It has his entire catalog, his entire line of traditional clothing. It has other things that you can buy from him if you want. Support reservation businesses, support local businesses, support your local people from your area. From the 491, we got a lot of talent, we have a lot of creative people, and now it's our time to help each other, support each other, and to spend our money in our own people's pockets, if that makes sense. And with that being said, I'm going to show you guys the vest that Wilfred custom made for me. So this is the vest that Wilfred made for me. So he even put on the silver buttons with the turquoise. So it's basically a vest, and I wore it underneath my suit. Big shout out to Leander Jim from Torion. I also let him know that I was nominated for New Mexico Hip Hop Awards, and I had seen pictures on social media about how he makes custom ties and a lot of stitch work. So I reached out to him and I asked him if he was able to make something, and no hesitation, he said of course he could. He had it to me in 3 or 4 days. and that was really quick. He handled business in a very professional manner, and I just told him the colors that I wanted to incorporate in it, and he just went to work. And here's the tie that Leanne the Gym made for me. Big shout out to Leanne the Gym from Torreon, New Mexico. You go look them up on social media if you want things custom made for you. See, for this tie, I wore on my white button-up shirt and the vest went over. I also have my jewelry too. I'll include the pictures. I'll include the pictures of us over at the red carpet and as we're hanging out at the ceremony. But I just wanted to give props to the people who came together to make sure that I looked as good as I could at the red carpet event. We really represented our culture well, represented everything that I'm trying to stand for. I advocate a lot for local businesses because I think that's really the direction that we should be heading in, and it's the better direction where we can help ourselves at.
Yeah, I'm learning. All of the demons inside of my head, they urging. Temptation be burning, feeling it like a furnace. Praying I go the furthest, catching a wave and now we surfing. It's pinking at me, pay now we earning. Now they lurking, only cause they feelings hurting. Progress through the BS, it's worth it. Born under pressure, I ain't nervous. Blessed, I'm getting the bread, I take success. Do I deserve it? Sober, but this guilt got me swerving. I'm swerving, 10 toes on my Uncle Vernon. I'm a monk when it comes to the funk. Stare at the fire, see how it's burning. That's my sermon, ironically. If it ain't spirituality, I'm curving. These burdens like I'm Kyrie Irving.
Bringing tail, representing T-Towns. If you cool, roll through. If not, don't come around. Cause we could be your best friends or your enemies. Yes, it all depends on your attitude and energy. Don't get me wrong, though, this place so beautiful, peaceful, artistic, spiritual, and musical. We out the box, boy, talking no cubicle. Better get it right, man, we far from the usual. From Taos, Maine, all the way to Cuesta, Vegas to Borda, Santa Fe and Espa. From Moosehead all the way to Bouquet. This New Mex, bruh, let me show you how we do it. Welcome to the 505 where we roll with us.
Now let's take a second, let's think about it. And I'm 7-figure digits, I'm gonna be about it. Baby, catch me on TMZ and you can read about it. On the spring when they Grammys, I make a scene about it. Yeah, I just dream about it. What a relief, now that I see what I want to achieve. I swear to God, so as long as I breathe, I have to believe that I can't be without it. This was never ever really about us. It was always ever really about you. And now that things about us, I am the kid they bowed out to. I didn't need the love then, I don't need it now. Sour faces in the crowd when I crack and smile. Competition step it up, but I ain't backing down. Look, my can't hear just snatch the crown. So I never had trust, always had love. Never had much, but it's always been enough. Always been enough, don't always do the work. Glory is able to take the pain that I hurt. Pain that I hurt, and the meaning that I work. Now quite frankly, I still got deserve to learn my worth. I earned the strength, so down to earth the hurt. So like to settle about us. This was never really about us. Mask off, so face we mono. My hotline blinking, they calling for the hair honcho. I don't claim to be the best, I claim to one of the greats. But when it comes to spitting bars, feel like the best in my state. Now I don't care how big you are, go toe to toe on the same. Motherfucking beat is basically me digging you grave. AKA the Grim Reaper when I can cross such a name. They rather sorry as fuck for taking all the blame. I don't look at others, drive, tunnel vision my lane. I low-key love failure cause I'm a sucker for pain. They gas me up with the hate, that's only fuel to my flame. When everything collides right, you can see the big pain.
Scratch that, got 400 loose trip, cause girl love me, I know. White no thoughts in the sand like an iPhone. I need a girl, got peace and sticky. If you never think twice, cause you know what a sticky with a shit flip, feeling. Switch back, 50-50.
why she roll with it.
Hey, shout out to Justice though. I kind of just want him to start playing while I'm talking, just for no good reason. Give it up one more time, y'all, for Eloquent James.
My name is SK, representing Black Diamond Production. Okay, y'all are the flyest dressed in New Mexico, but I bet y'all are the loudest in New Mexico too. Make some fucking noise! I covered for Sony till he got here. We're gonna present the award.
Alright, so this first award we're gonna present is we a producer of the year. The nominees are Dom Major. We got Lyrical Minds. Hey, we got Ayo Bud. Get up, y'all. And we got DJ Arm. Alright.
Don Major's got it.
Alright, so producer of the year is
So I'm gonna break down the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards from our perspective, from our point of view, from when we showed up to when we left. And I know I didn't get to capture a lot of footage like I wanted to, but I'm the type of person that enjoys living in the moment with something's right in front of me or something's going on in front of me, like I'll watch it. So the footage that I captured for this vlog, that's very rare because you'll never see me pull out my phone to try to capture something on camera. But since things are different now, since I'm starting a vlog, since I'm trying to bring you guys along, give you guys a little insight about what the hip hop scene in New Mexico is like, I made sure to specifically get some footage of that. I hope you enjoyed that. The performances were from Maya Anthony. He ended up receiving the Best Album of the Year award. Congratulations, bro. Shout out to Eloquent James. His performance is on there as well. He ended up receiving the Best New Artist of the Year award. Congratulations on that, bro. And also Lil Renzo. I think he might have actually been a nominee. I need to check the list one more time. But yeah, he got a performance in at the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards. He was able to get his name out. He was able to do his thing on stage, and I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out to the performers, shout out to all the nominees, all the recipients. It was a cool time. It was a good night. I'm not really used to this. Last time I received an award, it was for school, so this was stepping out of my element to go put my name out there further. Me and Ashley didn't know what to expect, so we got all dressed up, did our thing, and we pulled up to Santa Fe. And if you know me, I don't really go to Santa Fe like that. Last time I went to Santa Fe was maybe like years ago for my little brother's baseball game. I didn't even go to Santa Fe in general at all. You know, I've always been over here in the Duke City, and I've never really traveled up that way, so I don't know what it's like. All I just know is that them streets are confusing. It's really weird over there. It's different in Albuquerque, but we were there to you know, pull up for an award, so we couldn't complain. We navigated, we went zigzagged our way through the streets. We found a parking spot right next to the Lenzic movie theater, or the Lenzic Performing Arts Theater. Parked our ride right there. We paid the booth, and then we went around the Performing Arts Theater, was just right there next to the parking lot. And right when we walked up, me and Ashley were dressed up already. You've seen the pictures, you know what we look like. There were, I believe might be promoters or photographers or whatever, but they were flying around drones, getting all kinds of crazy footage. They were taking footage of people walking up, and there were people telling us like, man, you guys look really classy tonight. And I told them we appreciate that. I told them I was representing our culture and it's for the Southwest. So we went inside. As we get inside the doors, you can tell that this Performing Arts Theater is very classy. I enjoyed the, you know, everything from opening the doors to looking around, the atmosphere, the vibes, everything. It was screaming hip hop awards. All of Albuquerque, all of Santa Fe, all of Alamogordo, all of 505 was there, and that was pretty cool to see. A lot of people say that we can't get together without acts of violence, without crazy things happening or going on, but that night was the night to prove everybody wrong. It was a real beautiful sight. It was something that I felt like New Mexico needed to see for itself in order for us artists to validate that we do have a genre, we do have a following in New Mexico, that New Mexico hip hop is on the rise, that we got artists that are coming up, we got artists that are putting up numbers, and we have all of these organizations, we have all of these crews that are able to link together and make something happen like this. And we walked into the front of the building, I see everybody, the red carpet event is happening. So me and Ashley had to get a picture in. That's why I took the pictures at the red carpet. Me and Ashley got one taken of us, got one taken of just me. There were so many people at the red carpet. It gave you the vibes that you actually accomplished something. You got to take a picture next to the backdrop. Shout out Black Diamond Entertainment, all of the sponsors for putting up the event. I thought it was pretty cool. It was pretty neat. And once again, even though a lot of us didn't walk away with the awards, it still meant a lot to us because it established ourselves as an artist. It validated ourselves and our work for the past year that we put in as artists. So that's the biggest thing that I pulled away from everything. The seats were nice. We had our own nominee section. So if you're a nominee, you get a +1, and you would sit at the bottom of the Lensic Performing Theater. And I guess, I don't know if general admission was on top, but there was also another top level, and there was a lot of people sitting up there. And I thought there was only maybe like a little bit. At first, I thought there was only the first level where we were at, until they got the show started, and they started asking for applause, and they started getting, you know, feedback, crowd feedback. Fans were interacting with the people that were on stage, and you could hear everybody that was in the performing arts theater. It was insane. The atmosphere was crazy. You just like, it was just New Mexico. It was 505. It was a whole lot of Burqueño stuff. It was a whole lot of everything. Everybody from surrounding areas of the 505 pulled up, and it's kind of insane to see how everybody is similar in, like, from the fashion to the slang to how we present ourselves to how we conduct ourselves. Everything is almost similar within the state of New Mexico, because as I went to crew, just shaking hands and networking, everybody was just all about respect. Respect was reciprocated. You know, how much you gave, they gave back. And I really appreciate that, because that's something that my pops, something that my uncles always told me. You know, look a man in the eye, shake his hand, make sure you present yourself in that way. Let them know that, you know, you appreciate them and the work that they put in. And, you know, who knows, maybe they'll look you up and stuff like that. So that's what I was doing. You know, shout out to XXL. Shout out to Chris Brown. New Mexico has his own Chris Brown, and he performed with XXL. They ended up winning the slot to open up for Lil Wayne. So that was pretty cool in itself to see New Mexico icons that came up how I came up. They're just grinding and just hustling the same way, receiving opportunities to do things like open up for Lil Wayne. So I thought that was pretty cool. I had to let them know that I appreciated that, and that really inspired me that any artist in New Mexico is capable of hustling and grinding and coming out on top the way that everybody is that was at the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards. I got to see my producer, Don Major. If y'all don't know Don Major, he's produced several tracks for me in my catalog. He's also mixed and mastered and finalized a lot of my tracks too that I have in my catalog. But it's something you don't know about Don Major is that he also does this for other artists across New Mexico. And props to him, because he walked away with the Producer of the Year award, and that's a very prestigious award. That award goes to show that all of these artists that have went to all of these producers, that producer is the man. You know, that producer is the one that hooks up everybody. That producer is the one that everybody goes to, because they know that he is gonna make them sound good. He's gonna make their music go to the next level. Shout out to Don Major. Look him up look him up. I'll include all the links to all of the artists that perform and all of the artists that were included in this vlog in the description below, so that way you can check them out, their own personal work inside of their music catalog, and maybe look them up like on YouTube or wherever else they may be. This is just a little segment to tell you guys this is how much we support each other in the New Mexico hip hop game. This is what it takes for us to show the entire country that New Mexico hip hop is a thing. We got nominated for the Awake Self Award. Shout out to Drew V, Jay Zoe, and once again L.O.G Rez myself, who were in that category, and 101.3 The Hustle. So 101.3 The Hustle radio station ended up taking home the Awake Self Award. Congratulations on that. 491 Entertainment didn't get to walk away with any awards, but see, the thing about it was, at least we got to put our at least we got to throw our hat in the mix. At least we got to put our foot in the doorway. At least we got to open up a gate. I'm hoping that a lot of native artists see this, especially from New Mexico, and they feel like they can do it. You know, they feel like they could be in a position to receive an award. So I encourage all native artists next year to do submissions, to have your fans submit for you, and also just enter as many awards as you can try to get to for other award shows, just to get the recognition for yourself. I also encourage y'all to try to get on DistroKid, try to start putting all your music out so that way people can stream it, and that's how you make that money. There's never enough pride for you to say, oh no, I just want to sell CDs out the trunk. Like, that's a good way of doing it too. You know, I gotta go back to that, selling CDs out the trunk, selling merchandise out the trunk. But what I'm saying is that another stream of income is when you put it on DistroKid and it distributes to all of these platforms, and you don't have to do a thing. So it's $20 a year. You know, you're never too cool for $20, especially if you constantly put out a lot of content like me and my team. We've been on that, and we've been collecting money, and we've been doing our thing. So I just wanted to do just a little recap of the New Mexico Hip Hop Awards and let y'all know what we thought about it, all of this stuff that we seen there. And I'm excited for next year. I'm excited to see what New Mexico has to offer with the music that's going to be coming out this coming year, and also the award show next year. So I'm looking forward to a lot of great things. Shout out to everybody for watching us. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. I'll include the link in the description below for my Xbox name, so that way you guys can look me up and maybe we can get in a gaming session with the boys. But yeah, I just wanted to close up this vlog on a good note. Shout out to Black Diamond Entertainment. Shout out to everybody that sponsored the event, that made this thing possible. We really appreciate it. You know, I got to represent my native. I got to represent my natives. I got to represent my culture, my style, my fashion. You know the style back home where we're from. I ain't gotta explain it. You can go from looking like a G, looking like a gangster, to looking like a cowboy real quick. And that's just the Southwest style back home in the 491. We ain't trying to be nothing that we ain't. We're just over here just representing ourselves the best way we can, anywhere we can, anyhow we can. So I hope y'all respect that. I hope y'all really appreciate it, because, you know, I really did this for you. I did this to let everybody in the hip-hop scene know that natives are here, we still exist, and yeah, one of us got into the hip-hop scene. One of us got into the hip-hop community. Once again, give me a like, give me a subscribe, and peace. Hiahe, hagoshi, hagone.
This that juice, lyrical sauce injected with that boost. Keep it spare everywhere with extra shoes. Bass bumping, leaving a bruise. Wanna Clydesdale taller than they moves. Fit for a king when the chickens come home to roost. Gotta make the mind work, I don't leave clues. Speak my heart, mind and soul. Might as well switch the blues. Turning up till we make the news. Watching the cheddar ooze. My clock never snooze, my block never lose. With this mentality, ain't no stepping to me. Might hit up my homie C, my homegirl Bree. Body need verse for free. Middle finger up to those that never let a savage be. Listen, I ain't tripping over no criticism. Dipping Copenhagen where I'm spitting. Ghost Rider, what you talking about? My vernacular self-written. Assisting my savages like Pippin. 24/7, my jersey on my chest. With my cousins sliding through this mess. Straight up Rez dog, stiffy out the pest. A lot of predators out chip, better hide your nest. When I catch a predator, I'm gonna give him my best. Talking about 10 toes when I press like a bench. Killing every verse, it's that stench. In a room full of real ones, I'm the best, this mensch. No respect for cats playing defense. With all these elders around, excuse my French. Taking out 2 reefs, had to put it on my neck. I'm cashing my check, I'm feeling blessed. Got a saddle out of pawn, they call me a John, they know what we on. Mountain smoke, provoking yannies, we get them gone. They don't know this white tip strong. Move along, I ain't stop for blonde. Elevate to the atmosphere, put that ring in your ear. Switching gears, this that speeding year. Mine elevated, I ain't need no bid. They spying on me, let me make it crystal clear. Y'all hating, but my bloodline's still here. Sentimental about my craft, count my cash, looking up to the sky. Had some OGs when I was younger, telling me the rest will take me under if I don't defy. Told myself, but when they go there though, I can't lie. Been hustling even if it ain't right. Passing up on bimbos for my spot. The payout window could be extra, but I keep it simple. Yeah, I'm dense, I keep it 100%. Check the ripples, counting the dimes and nickels, making the sauce trickle. Got it bag off, cooler than pickles. They call me corny, now my tracks leave them tickle.